Hey everyone! Welcome back to TFAX, your go-to channel for all the latest buzz in the world of reality TV. Today, we're diving into the latest developments from the fascinating world of Asterisk Sister, Wives Asterisk. First up, we're exploring Kody Brown's long-standing focus on appearances, especially when it comes to his wives' looks. We'll delve into how this obsession shaped their interactions and ultimately contributed to the unraveling of his once perfect, polygamous family image. Next, Kody is back in the spotlight, this time expressing regret over hurtful comments he made about his ex-wives. Tune in as we discuss his recent confessions and what this means for his relationships moving forward. In our third story, Robyn Brown is facing some not-so-great news in the latest season. We'll unpack how the dynamics on sister wives are shifting, leading to some unexpected confrontations involving her and Kody's ex-wives. Then, we turn our attention to Janelle Brown, who's rethinking her separation from Kody 2 years later. Join us as we explore what prompted her to reconsider her choice and how she feels about potential future relationships. Finally, we'll catch up with Janelle's new venture in North Carolina, get the latest on her plans for Taeda Farms and the hurdles she's facing in her quest for farming licenses. What does this mean for her future? And there you have it. 5 unique stories from the Sister Wives Asterisk universe that are sure to captivate fans. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates from TFAX. Now, let's dive into each story in detail. Kody Brown's journey on Sister Wives has always been intertwined with his focus on appearances, particularly when it comes to his wives. It's no secret that Kody has often been preoccupied with how he and his family are perceived by the outside world. From the moment the series premiered in 2010, he aimed to present his polygamous family as a model of harmony and functionality. However, as the seasons progressed, viewers witnessed a stark contrast to that initial vision, a gradual unraveling of the family dynamic that left many shocked. One of the most striking aspects of Kody's character is his obsession with the image of success. This manifested not just in his own presentation, but also extended to how he wanted his wives to look. Kody's first impression of Christine, for instance, wasn't just about love, it was also about the status that came with marrying someone from a respected family. This focus on image would later complicate his relationships with all his wives. In season 19, we got an inside look at this obsession when Christine revealed during a camping trip that Kody had a significant inclination towards his wives' appearances. Kody liked makeup, she shared. It was like you had to always look nice. It mattered to him so much. This comment points to a deeper issue. While Kody praised Robyn for her looks, the other wives felt overshadowed and undervalued. Christine recounted a moment where, while she and Janelle were working hard to prepare breakfast, Robyn spent her morning focused on her makeup, something Kody evidently appreciated. However, Robyn's perspective on that camping incident differed significantly. She claimed she was unwell the night before, which impacted her morning routine. This discrepancy among the wives about Kody's favoritism and image-oriented mindset only fueled the growing tensions among them. Janelle, Kody's second wife, reflected on the same camping incident, agreeing with Christine but adding her own take on it. She was always more independent and less impacted by Kody's validation regarding appearances. Unlike Christine, who craved Kody's attention, Janelle found solace in his absence, enjoying her independence even within the constraints of polygamy. Mary, Kody's first wife, also chimed in, affirming that Kody has always shown a preference for having people around him to look good. Yet, she noted that despite his care for appearances, she never felt directly pressured to conform to his standards. She eventually left Kody in 2022 after a tumultuous 32 years of marriage. As the storyline evolves, viewers can clearly see Kody's shifting focus. Now, with Robyn as his only remaining wife, it's evident that his preferences and relationships have drastically changed. Kody seems to have returned to the dynamics of a monogamous relationship with Robyn, his favorite wife, while the image of the perfect family he longed to uphold has collapsed around him. The story of Kody and his wives serves as a poignant reflection on how image and perceptions can deeply affect personal relationships, ultimately leaving a haunting reminder of what once was. Kody Brown is once again making headlines, and this time, it's for expressing regret over some incendiary comments he made about his ex-wives. In a recent episode of Sister Wives Asterisk, Kody finds himself in a reflective mood as he discusses the emotional fallout from his past statements. He admitted that he regretfully painted a picture of never having loved Christine, Janelle, and Mary, which he now recognizes as not only hurtful but also inaccurate. During a sneak peek of the April 27 episode, Kody and Robyn sit down for a candid discussion about Kody's despondent feelings. Kody confesses, "I think the biggest thing is whether or not you're able to process through it enough that you can be yourself again." His honesty reveals a different side of the often confident patriarch, a man grappling with the repercussions of his own words and the aftermath of his failed marriages. In his apology, Kody acknowledges the pain his comments have caused. "I apologize, and I understand that I've been in a bad place. I'm sorry to you, I'm sorry to them." These words seem to stem from a newfound awareness of the emotional weight that divorce carries, something he initially dismissed. He reflects, "Divorce just does that to you." This revelation is significant, indicating that Kody is starting to grasp the significant impact of his actions on his former wives. Kody further explains that his past remarks were a flawed defense mechanism. "Like all that I said about not loving my wives and stuff, my exes, was just like me trying to dial in how I felt about it. I was teeing myself," he admits. This candid expression of vulnerability shows that he is not just dealing with the end of his relationships, but is also examining how it has affected his self-perception. This openness is a stark contrast to his earlier bravado, where he claimed to be unaffected by the departures of his wives. Now, Kody appears introspective, questioning his assumptions and recognizing the struggles his ex-wives must have faced. "I thought from my myopic perspective it was just hard on me," he confesses, now finally seeing things from their viewpoint. As viewers tune in to this dramatic episode, many are left wondering, what does this self-reflection mean for Kody's relationships moving forward? Will he be able to mend some of the bridges he burned, or is this just another chapter in the complex saga of the Brown family? One thing is for certain, Kody's journey of understanding and redemption is just beginning. In our third story, Robyn Brown finds herself in the midst of some challenging developments as Sister Wives enters its latest season. As the second half of season 19 unfolds, it seems that the dynamics within the Brown family are shifting dramatically, leaving fans speculating about the underlying tensions that may have erupted behind the scenes. Historically, the show portrayed Robyn as the favored wife and the one who often enjoyed the warmest relationship with Kody. However, recent episodes indicate that the protective bubble Kody had around her may be bursting. For the first time, we're seeing the other wives speak out, openly sharing their feelings towards Robyn in ways we've never witnessed before. It raises the question, what has changed? In previous seasons, there appeared to be a tacit agreement to keep the peace, especially in front of the cameras. But now, the narrative has shifted, and the ex-wives are not holding back. In the early episodes of this season, Mary, Janelle, and Christine have all gone on record, voicing their frustrations and critiques of Robyn's behavior, culminating in a more confrontational atmosphere than ever. One particular incident that caught viewers' attention was the scrutiny surrounding Robyn's actions during a camping trip, a setting that once seemed idyllic. The other wives pointed out the stark contrast between their contributions and Robyn's apparent prioritization of her appearance. This shift in openness raises many eyebrows and fuels speculation about whether Kody has lost control over what gets aired on the show. Fans are now questioning whether TLC has made editorial decisions to allow conflicts and drama to surface more freely, potentially aiming to boost viewer ratings. Previously, fans expressed dissatisfaction with episodes they felt were overly focused on Christine's wedding, leading to the theory that producers may have decided it was time to shake things up. As viewers tune in, they are treated to a variety of confrontations, where Mary, Janelle, and Christine express their discontent with the dynamics surrounding Robyn, whom Kody has often referred to as his compliant wife. This newfound openness hints at a potential power shift within the family, particularly as the ex-wives feel liberated from the need to maintain a facade of harmony. Finally, fans are left wondering if Robyn, who previously enjoyed favoritism, is now facing the repercussions of her role in the shifting family dynamics. Will this newfound rivalry lead to more profound conflicts, or will it simply highlight the fractures that have already begun to form? As sister wives continue to express their true feelings, it's clear that the path ahead for Robyn and the others will be anything but smooth. Now, let's shift our focus to Janelle Brown, who is surprising viewers by questioning her decision to separate from Kody after 2 years. This unexpected turn has generated buzz among fans and followers of Sister Wives *, who are eager to know what prompted her to reconsider her stance on her marriage. Janelle entered the polygamous family with a unique background, having previously been married to Adam Barber, who is also Kody's brother-in-law. She and Kody tied the knot in a spiritual ceremony back in 1993, and together they raised 6 children. Their relationship has faced its fair share of challenges, but Janelle's recent reflections hint at a more profound emotional struggle than fans might have realized. During this latest season, Janelle has found herself grappling with the implications of her divorce. In previous episodes, she openly stated her contentment with being single and away from Kody. Yet, as she reconnects with her former sister wife, Mary, she begins to question whether a formal spiritual divorce might be necessary for her to truly move on. In a candid conversation with Mary, Janelle expressed, "So just so that I'm sure I'm good, if I were to remarry, maybe it's worth getting a spiritual divorce." These words resonate deeply, as they reveal her uncertainty about what closure looks like for her after decades in a plural marriage. Furthermore, Janelle emphasizes that while she's not actively looking to date again, she acknowledges the importance of not having psychological barriers should she choose to pursue a future romantic relationship. This thoughtfulness highlights Janelle's maturity and desire for clarity as she navigates her new chapter in life. While Kody has shown interest in reconciling primarily for the sake of their children, Janelle's focus remains on her own happiness and well-being, reflecting a significant shift in priorities. The conversation leaves viewers wondering, will Janelle ultimately decide to seek a spiritual divorce, or is she content to remain legally tied to Kody as she forges her own path? As the season unfolds, fans will be eagerly watching to see how Janelle's feelings evolve and whether she will truly embrace a future free from the complexities of her past marriage. Her journey symbolizes a broader narrative of self-discovery and empowerment, resonating with anyone who has ever questioned the status quo in their own life. Finally, we turn our attention to Janelle's ambitious plans for her new venture in North Carolina, Taeda Farms. Fans have been closely following her journey as she attempts to get the farm off the ground, but it hasn't been without its share of challenges. Janelle recently provided an update on her progress, and while there's excitement, there's also a bittersweet tone to her story. Janelle and her daughter, alongside her son-in-law, are navigating the complexities of establishing their farm on 144 acres of land. Initially, they had high hopes for Taeda Farms, expecting to create a thriving agricultural operation. However, they've encountered significant roadblocks, particularly when it comes to acquiring the necessary permits and licenses to begin farming. Janelle shared that the government has been holding onto their application for almost 9 months, an unexpected delay that has left them feeling frustrated. In a light-hearted yet determined manner, Janelle recounted how, while waiting for the government red tape to clear, she and her family have turned to gardening in their backyard. "We are starting some gardening in our backyard. It's a therapeutic workout," she mentioned, showcasing her resilience and ability to make the best of the situation. Despite the setbacks, Janelle is seeing the positive side by connecting with nature and finding joy in the simple act of planting. She humorously remarked on her gardening efforts, sharing how the wait for their permits feels like a never-ending process, saying, "Some people have flour, I guess I have dirt." This lighthearted approach exemplifies Janelle's optimism amidst the challenges. While Taeda Farms may not be open yet, her journey serves as a powerful reminder of determination in the face of adversity. Viewers are excited to see what the future holds for Janelle and her family as they work diligently to overcome the obstacles in their path. Will they eventually succeed in bringing their farm vision to life? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear. Janelle is more committed than ever to creating a fulfilling and prosperous life for herself and her loved ones in North Carolina.